I was making well over $100,000 and still felt like I couldn't even breathe with my money. Yes, my bills were paid on time. I was paying my student loans. I was even putting money towards retirement. But I still felt like I had nothing to show for all the hard work and income. And I was feeling like I was living paycheck to paycheck. And if this sounds like you, I want to share with you one key shift that allowed me to start prioritizing myself and creating more freedom. Because here's the thing. You need to put yourself at the top of the list and start prioritizing you so that you can make this shift as well. So let's get into it. Hey, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ishika Ma'at. I'm a financial coach and the founder of John My Wealth Financial. I help you keep more cash in your pockets and position it to wealth and create a life of freedom and ease. So when I made the shift to start focusing on my wealth building journey, the one thing that I had to learn how to do was learning how to take my income and actually put it to work for me. So when we talk about paying yourself first, that looks like you prioritizing your income and putting it to one, building up your freedom fund. I remember when I started, I was only putting $25 per paycheck into a savings account, and I called it my freedom fund because I knew that putting aside this money was going to give me more option and more control over my time. The other part of it was positioning my income to build within my 401k account. I started automatically investing so that one, I was building my freedom and having money outside my 9 to 5, but also making sure that my money was working when I couldn't. You see, a lot of what women do is we are taking care of everyone else, our children, our partners, our friends, and we're putting ourselves last. But with this system, you are prioritizing you, meaning before you pay the bills, before you do anything else, you are setting up funds to build the freedom for you so that you know at the end of the day, you will be taken care of. And another thing you want to normalize is that every time you increase your income, the first thing you should do is putting money towards your savings and investing. And I want to say that again, because it's important for you to normalize increasing your savings and investing every time you get a pay raise. The general population, the first thing we want to do is when we get our paycheck is let's go buy all the things that we want to buy. I know I've been there. Got my paycheck and I'm looking for the next trip to purchase or the next thing to buy. But when you shift that mindset to start thinking, okay, how can I take this income to build more freedom for me? What are the things that I want to achieve on this wealth building journey? What does financial freedom and ease look like for me? When you start asking yourself those questions, then as the income comes in, you can start thinking in alignment with the life you want and start positioning your money to do that. And part of being able to create and live life in alignment with your vision is making sure that you are prioritizing yourself. You are paying yourself first because that is ultimately going to create the freedom that you desire. And let me tell you something, making that change, that's when I started to feel the shift from feeling like, why am I making all this money, but yet I'm still feeling broke? I started to actually not feel as broke. And that $25 per paycheck that was going to my freedom fund then turned into putting money into my Roth IRA, which then turned into automatic investments. And it wasn't an overnight thing. It was these small habits over time that allowed me to build up to this point. But the key thing is that you are moving in alignment with your vision and staying consistent with the habit of you prioritizing yourself. Because when I started doing that, that's when things became lighter. And it wasn't just me feeling like I was working just to pay bills. Now I was working for a purpose. I was working for freedom. I was working for more options to be able to live the life that I have now. So I say this to say to you is that start with that vision getting clear, learning how to prioritize yourself, and you will have that momentum and consistency to build the freedom that you're craving. So if you're someone who feels like your paycheck disappears before you even get it, I encourage you to set up automatic transfers to your savings account so that you can start prioritizing you. And here's the thing, do not wait for the perfect moment. Start with what you have now. It can be $25, $50 a paycheck. Any little bit helps when you start now and start building that momentum over time. Because this is how you're going to break the cycle. This is how you're going to start moving from feeling like you're working just to pay bills to where now you have a purpose where you're working. Yes, you're paying your bills. Yes, you're paying off that debt, but now you have money set aside and building for you. And over time, you'll start to feel more light and free because you can breathe a little bit, that you're not so fully dependent on your 9 to 5 job. And if you're thinking right now, I don't even know where to start, I encourage you to download my financial clarity checklist. I'll go through 4 simple steps of what you can do to actually see what's happening with your money and start positioning your income to grow. It's all about you getting clarity and getting in alignment with the vision of what you want for your life. So drop in the comments to let me know, what is one area of your finances that you want to get more clear on. And if this video resonated with you, I want you to hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell so that you can get notified when I post new videos like this. You can also follow me on Instagram, LinkedIn, and Threads, where I post more content there. And until my next video, here's to your financial freedom.